Hey there! Today, we're diving into the latest movie releases on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney+. Stick around to discover some fantastic picks. Starting at number 10, we have Hellraiser, a supernatural horror remake with intense gore and jump scares. Despite being a remake, it stands strong on its own, scoring a 6.1 on IMDb and a 61% on Rotten Tomatoes. Next up at number 9 is Medieval, a historical drama set in the 14th century, filled with intense action scenes. While the plot may not leave a lasting impact, the film earns a solid 6 on IMDb and a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 8 brings us Some Like It Rare, a horror comedy that combines slapstick humor and sharp dialogue. With a 6.8 on IMDb and a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a darkly comedic hit of 2022. Now, at number 7, we have Rosalind, a romantic comedy offering a fresh take on Romeo and Juliet from the ex-girlfriend's perspective. This charming film scores a 6.4 on IMDb and an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. Moving on to number 6, we have Accident Man, Hitman's Holiday, a hardcore action comedy with belly laugh-inducing humor. Despite its appearance, it's a great blend of action and entertainment, scoring a 5.8 on IMDb and an impressive 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. At number 5, we encounter Deadstream, a horror film with a unique live feed style that adds to the suspense. Even if you're not a found footage fan, it's worth a watch, earning a 6.7 on IMDb and an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 4 introduces us to Lou, an action thriller set in the 1980s with tense, suspenseful storytelling. While not a masterpiece, it's a good weekend watch, scoring a 6.1 on IMDb and a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. The top 3 kicks off with The Greatest Beer Run Ever, a war comedy drama based on a true story. This touching tale about brotherhood and loyalty surprises with its entertaining plot, scoring a 6.8 on IMDb and a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. At number 2, we have Werewolf by Night, a horror drama special that delves into classic Gothic horror. With a 7.4 on IMDb and a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a frightening vintage horror film keeping audiences on the edge of their seats. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is MK Ultra, a psychological thriller set in the 1960s exploring the dark side of CIA experiments. With a 6.7 on IMDb and an outstanding 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a must-watch for military mysteries and psychological thriller fans. That's a wrap for today. Don't forget to subscribe for more movie and series suggestions. Thanks for tuning in. Sparkles.